Hey guys, Comic Uno, and today I am doing a video on San Diego Comic-Con Thursday. I've been saying this for a while now. I'm going to be doing San Diego Comic-Con videos, and today I'm doing the first San Diego Comic-Con video. And personally, I wasn't at San Diego Comic-Con, but I just looked all over in the internet to find news about San Diego Comic-Con and what came out from San Diego Comic-Con today. Thursdays usually aren't that big. I've been to San Diego Comic-Con before. Last year I went, and the year before that. It's awesome place to be. If you've never been there, definitely put on your bucket list to go there one day. But Thursdays, like I was saying, it's not a big announcement day, not for comic books, not for Hollywood. It's usually, just starting day. Friday's not the biggest announcement day. Saturday is the big day for everything, and then Sunday's like wrap-up day. So, Thursday, right now, there's not a lot of news that came out, but if I missed anything, tell me in the comments below what I missed, what news came out, and, hopefully there's even more news that comes out tomorrow that, just shocks you for San Diego Comic-Con. The first thing that came out was Shout Factory is going to bring Hasbro Animation lineup to DVD. If you guys don't know what Shout Factory is, it's just a company. They're bringing a lot of DVDs there. The Hasbro animation stuff they're bringing is like Transformers, Kaijudo, which I've seen before. It's a pretty okay show. So Hasbro shows, I think most of them are on the Hub, if you guys get that channel. So if you are into all that, go watch the Hub, get those DVDs, and that Shout Factory's doing it. And they actually have the whole Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series on DVD, which I definitely wouldn't expect to be on DVD because there's been so many years of people saying, oh, we want it on DVD, we want it on DVD, but no one doing anything about it. So Shout Factory finally, took out, released DVDs for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I wasn't wearing this shirt on purpose, but I was very happy to hear that they're having the whole series on DVD, because it's kind of hard to find the episodes because they don't really air on TV. The next news is Teen Wolf did a live streaming today. I watched it. It wasn't really giving that much news on the show, but it showed how close the cast is and just answering. It was funny, and it was fun. I would say it was a fun interview. You probably could see on MTV Geek, which is a website, and of course, Teen Wolf is an MTV show, so that makes sense. And also, big news, if you're a Teen Wolf fan, 24 episodes for Season 3, and it's been renewed. I personally just became a Teen Wolf fan, for Season 2, and I've been really liking the show. I think it's definitely a guilty pleasure. Storytelling it's very like shockery, like who was the Kanema? That was a big storyline for Season 2, and you're just really shocked, like they put you in one direction and then you have no idea who it is. Like I thought it was Lydia, right? And who knows what's going on with Lydia right now. If you guys watched the show, the last episode, I still was confused from that. But yeah, so it ended up being Jackson, the Kanema. Spoiler alert, but yeah, so that show really is really good at just twists and turns, and I can't wait until episodes come. I think there's 4 more episodes for this season, and I don't know how they're going to divide Season 3, but it should be interesting. Maybe they'll have it back in the winter, then bring it back to the summer, because I know like ABC Family does that with their shows when they have 24 episodes, so it should be interesting to see how they divide it. Maybe they'll just have it earlier, I don't know, maybe winter break. No, but yeah, so probably winter break, that's my guess. The next thing is that the CW Arrow will have products from DC Collectibles. So that means the TV show from CW is going to have collectibles, maybe statues, maybe action figures. But if you like the show, definitely try to pick one up. I'm going to review the show when it comes out, so I'm totally excited for this show to come out, and then if I like the show, every week I'll be reviewing the show. Another show that looks kind of good is Beauty and the Beast, which is another CW show that I don't know if they showed the pilot definitely on Wednesday, and they'll probably show it again at San Diego Comic-Con, so if you're there, try to check that out. Another thing is that the Joker returns in Batman issue 13, and this story explores the Joker and how dangerous he is. Personally, I haven't been reading Batman, but I've heard so many great things about this series, and I will be picking up the Joker issue 13. The Batman issue 13 for the Joker. The next thing is the big panel for Whole Age today was the first 7 minutes was shown at the Twilight panel. People have been camping out for like days at that panel. So, always Twilight fans are always camping out over there. So, they always wait for that panel. Those are the fans that just camp out there. I actually heard someone got crashed by a car there because they're waiting there, and it's really horrible that there's a death there at San Diego Comic-Con on, I think it was Wednesday. So that's really, I was very surprised by that. Never even heard of that before, so that was very surprising to hear that. So that was bad news that came out before the con started. But I guess for the lucky fans, did get to see Twilight. They got to see 7 minutes of Twilight, and, you know, see the cast like always. And that is the last movie, so of course people are going to want to see that. Personally, I've really never seen Twilight, so I can't tell you if I don't like it or not, but I never really had an interest to see the movie. But, the next news is Tom DeFalco is going to write issue 13 and 14 of Nightwing, which for me, I'm very excited for, because you guys know I'm a big Spider-Girl fan. He wrote all of Spider-Girl, and I am such a big Tom DeFalco fan. Love his writing. He's my favorite writer, so totally excited for that. For Nightwing, one of my favorite series, so that should be awesome. Also, in the Batman panel, they also announced that there will be some Riddler stuff coming up, so if you're a Riddler fan, get excited for that. You know, Riddler's coming, and there's a lot of these Batman, really A-list Batman villains coming, so definitely get excited for Batman. Another thing is Zenscope's Wonderland becomes a TV show with the producer of Brian Robbins, who produced Smallville. So if you're a fan of Smallville, which I am, and if you're a fan of Wonderlands, which I really never read, but I've heard good stuff about, get ready for that show. You know, a lot of these independent comics are becoming really good shows. The Walking Dead, Thief of Thieves is becoming a show. You know, they're just really trying to get all these independent comic books to become a TV show, and I think it's a really great idea. And I'm excited to see how Wonderland does, and see how really news comes out from that show, and see like trailer or whatever. Should be interesting. Next thing is Shazam will be joining the Justice League team. I think that's pretty cool. I've been really loving Shazam and the backstory, so for him to join the team, maybe it'll ruin his character, or maybe it'll make his character even better. But at least we'll get to see a little bit more Shazam, and we'll be seeing more Shazam in Justice League issue 0. Actually, him in the Justice League comic book, and not just a secondary story. The next one is really the biggest news that came out of Comic-Con today was Neil Gaiman is bringing back Sandman for like a prequel Sandman, but it's actually the writer bringing it back. So it's kind of like before Watchmen, but actually the writer wanting to do this and just saying, he actually said, because there's go to IGN.com and go on YouTube for IGN.com, they'll have the video telling that he really felt like he was a failure, that he didn't make this this story, which obviously he is awesome at Sandman. I've heard this is actually like really is compared to Watchmen and all those great stories. So him wanting to go back 25 years later is really awesome. And for you guys who are Sandman fans or who want to become Sandman fans, which I probably will start reading the book and start reading the series, you know, get excited. That's awesome news that he's coming back with J.H. Williams, who draws for Batwoman, being the artist, so it should be awesome, and it's coming into 2013. And the last thing is that Red She-Hulk gets her own series. I was happy to hear that. You know, I like Red She-Hulk. I think she's a cool character. I don't know if she's one of my favorite characters, but she definitely is a good character. And she'll be replacing the Hulk series, and Jeff Parker is going to be writing it. So that's awesome, and I'll definitely be picking that up. So that's the news for San Diego Comic-Con for Thursday. There'll probably be even more news on Friday, and definitely on Sunday we'll hear more about Marvel Now. We're getting even more series from Marvel that are being announced, but a lot of things, what I recognize, a lot of things are being repeated today that we already knew from, you know, news that came out. But I think Friday, Saturday, Sunday, especially Saturday, we're going to get a lot more news from Marvel, DC, Hollywood, and really everybody. So I'm very excited. Walking Dead trailer tomorrow. Get ready for that. I'm totally excited for that. I'll definitely even have maybe a separate video analyst for that trailer, or if it comes out from Comic-Con, or maybe on Friday, my added Comic-Con Friday video, I will have the Walking Dead trailer analysis. But I definitely have analysis for that trailer. Totally excited for that, and there's just so much more goodness to come out for Friday. So I'll have tomorrow. I'll have a San Diego Comic-Con Friday video talking about all the news that came out on Friday. So I hope you liked this video. Tell me if I missed any news from Thursday. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Comic Uno. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for both my YouTube channels.